What's up YouTube, Doomnyc here to give you another deck profile. I've been getting a lot of PMs about people asking me to post a Lightsworn deck. So I may put one together. This is the deck that I was playing with before until Lightsworn like slowed down. So yeah, let's get started. First off, we got two JDs. You guys know his effect by now. 2 Celestia, you gotta run it. I don't like 3 of these. I think with 3 of these and 3 Wolf, that's like too many dead draws, so I only play 2 Celestia. Triple Wolf, gotta run 3. I love, milling this card, sending it to the grave, and I don't know, the deck just feels empty to me when there's only 2 of these, so definitely run 3. I like 3 of those. 2 Lila, 1700 beater, and destroys back row, so yeah, you gotta run it. 1 Garroth, 1850 beater, which is pretty good, gets over a lot of monsters, and just for extra draw power. 1 Aaron, to get rid of those pesky, Rykos and other face down cards. I really like just destroying it, because those face down cards usually set up big plays, so I like being able to destroy them without thinking about it. 1 Arcus, you don't have to run this card. I just run it because his effect is okay, with Lightsworn not getting targeted by stuff, but I just like it just to have like a different name in the graveyard just to get JD out quicker. That's pretty much the only reason why I run it. 1 Lumina, obviously this deck is gonna be better if she goes up to 2 or back to 3, so hopefully, let's hope that happens. Double Ryko, just normal. Some people only run 1. 3 is too many. I think 2 is perfect. Destroy a spell or trap, and then you mill 3, so it's good. Double Honest, of course, you have to run it. It's just a staple in any light deck, and yeah, saves your butt a lot of times. Card Trooper, just for more milling, plus it mills during the draw phase, so during before the battle phase, so that if you mill a wolf it gets to attack, which is great, and it's a +1 when it gets destroyed, so that's always good. 1 Necro Gardener, obviously better at 3, but if it's at 1, what are you gonna do? It's still better than none, so you might as well run it. Stop an attack. 1 DD Crow, I like this card in the deck. That's just me personally. I think it's good, especially now that Infernities and X-Sabers are like all over the place. Like, you can just remove like that card that they're gonna bring back, which is can mess up a lot of things, so that's why that card is good. And of course, 1 Plague, you gotta have something for tuning, and why not have something that tunes from the grave? So I don't play Lightsworn. Like, I wanted to put that deck up, but it's just too inconsistent for my taste, especially when you draw the value. It's just like the worst. So yeah, just use Plague alone. Then let's go to the spells. We got 1 Charge. You basically know this is mainly for getting your Lumina, setting up big plays. Triple Solar Recharge, you have to run 3 of these. Take advantage just to draw power for Lightsworn, and it mills, so all around it's just great spot card. 2 Gold Sarks. This is for getting JDs. Like, first and foremost, like, I would pretty much use both of them to get both JDs. That's pretty much like game right there. Or if I already have like a JD and I use the other one to get the other JD, then I might bring like the Heavy Storm or something like that. 1 Foolish, just for multiple things. In case you need to sync, you can dump the Plague. In case you need protection, you dump Necro Gardener. In case you need a monster, you dump Wolf. Like, multiple uses, so you have to use that. 1 Reincarnation, just for getting back like Judgment Dragon, or maybe even Celestia, if you need it. 1 Vortex, just for dumping like extra stuff from your hand that you can't use, like the wolves. When you have those wolves in your hand, you're not drawing that solar recharge. It's frustrating, I know. And at least Lightning Vortex helps you get rid of it, so it gives you a Lightsworn in the grave too. Then we got some staples: Brain, my body. Cold Wave is great in this deck. Set up big plays with that card. Heavy Storm and True Nade. Just clearing up that back row, you know, you gotta do it. Traps, we got 1 Beckoning. I was thinking about running 2, but then I said, you know what? 1 Beckoning and 1 Reincarnation is pretty much all you're gonna need. If you have to use like Beckoning twice in a match, then you're pretty much like, you know, doing something wrong. You know, you shouldn't have to use this more than once in order to set up plays that you need to make. So I think 1 is perfect. Then we got some staples, the 2 bottomless, Solemn, Torrential, Mirror Force, and then the newest staple, Starlight Road. Yeah, you gotta use Starlight Road in every deck. Okay, side deck, Sirocco, you know, Juju, Consecrated for Infernities. And I like this card especially with this deck because it's another light monster, so it works pretty good. 2 Thunder Kings, works great in this deck. You know, especially with the lights, you know, it stops special summoning on your opponent's side, which is really good. And it's a light, so honest, you know, it's really big. 1 Cyber Dragon, just for like that extra beater, you know, that extra special summon. And, you know, also Chimera Tech is like huge right now, so yeah. MST, Mirror of Oaths, the 2 D Prisons, the 2 Shadow Imprisoning, and that's the side deck. I'm not siding in Royal Decree because this deck actually like has like a lot of traps, main and side decked. So I think Royal Decree would kind of like screw that up. And also a lot of players play Pot of Avarice, and I don't know. I used to play with it and I don't like it. I always draw it early game, and it's terrible when you draw that early game because it's such a dead card in your hand. So yeah, I took it out. The extra deck, Armory Arm, Catastor, Android, Goyo, Bryonic, Black Rose, Armor Master. Armor Master is just there in case, you know, you steal someone's like Gale or something. Colossal, Red Dragon, 3 Stardust Dragon, Mistworm, and 2 Chimera Tech. I mean, you know, just in case you decide to main deck that Cyber Dragon, and like, you got the Cyber Dragon and you got the Card Trooper, so you could like, you know, fuse Chimera Tech. Plus if you're playing like gadgets or Machina gadgets or something like that, then yeah, you know, every deck is gonna be side decking this now, so you have to like really do that. So yeah, that was the Lightsworn deck. Please send me any comments, any questions. You know, if you want to know how this deck works, I pretty much know all the ins and outs. If you have any suggestions about what, you know, you think I should take out or add, please, you know, comment on the vid. Other than that, please, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, YouTube, peace.